associate some scent and color and texture to each element, so we know after how to complement them into our life.
So maybe we can start with the wood element.
Okay.
So wood itself, when we think about wood, is naturally plants, like trees and flowers. Yeah. So normally we will associate wood element to green color.
So in the perfumery, we have an ingredient that we usually put green. It's the vetiver.
Fantastic.
It's a green bush and it smells really woody.
Nice.
I was thinking also about all the woodiness, like the sandalwood, the cedar wood.
Yes, exactly.
Because they are the trees and they give a lot of texture to the perfume, and they are very long lasting.
Yes.
And then in terms of flower, the flowers which are green are your muguet, your lily of the valley.
Right.
You have also an ingredient that it's considered a bit of green. It's the patchouli, because it's very earthy, but it smells very green at the same time. And I was thinking in terms of plants, like the green tea.
Oh yes,
would be a fantastic element.
There is abundance of wood energy, wood element inside.
And I think the trees give the fruit also, so we can associate like all the green fruit, like pea, apple, will fit you really well. And then after the wood, you have...
So we're transit into fire.
Okay.
Because wood produces the fire. So fire, the first thing that we think about is like passion, the sun, bright energy, like a lot of love, So usually it will be signified by red color. So usually, like this kind would be like emotions, So it can be like signified by, like light pink is also considered as the fire element.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of scent, very easy in perfumery. We use spices, and they will like turn a formula into something really powerful that you will notice. Like pepper, cumin.
Exactly.
And one iconic ingredient we have in perfumery is the amber. Amber contains cinnamon, so it's a very warm, spicy ingredient that will create the Oriental family. So for the fire sign, amber would be great. And you have the incense also, which is very peppery on top and very warm also. We consider it as a warm spice. And all the tobacco nut, like Havana, the tobacco leaves, when you dry them,
because tobacco is like fire as well, because you burn them.
And they are a bit spicy, so I think all the tobacco nut will fit you. And then I see one fruit that can fit is the fig. Because when you cut the fig, it's really reddish. Purple. Even the outside, it's a dark red purple. And the fig is quite sharp. Whatever you put fig in your formula, it will pop up. It will dominate. So all these ingredients are what we call dominant ingredient into the perfumery.
The leader.
Yeah. And the last ingredient I see, which is a French ingredient, is the rhubarbe. It's a very pink, red vegetable that it's very acid, more as a top note, but very interesting red ingredient that will fit the red element.
Nice, perfect. And so from fire, we will transit to the earth sign.
Okay.
Yeah, so like for example, the volcano erupts and all the ashes, the lava, will return to Mother Earth. So usually earth element itself will be associated with more brown color, earthy color, and one very predominant color that signifies earth is yellow.
Okay, interesting.
So, like for example, the nuts, some yellow flowers, would be perfect. So, what kind of scents do you have?
We use a lot of nut in the perfumery. So, you have the famous tonka that you find in every formula. The Oriental formula, they are very powdery, nutty. Almond, made with coumarin, this again very powdery, very comforting. Also,
it's
nourishes
like Mother Earth, nurturing element.
And the vanilla bean, that needs a lot of herb to grow it with the orchid, and it's a fantastic nourishing ingredient. I see also as a flower the mimosa, which is very yellow and
yellow is a
fluffy,
very significant color. Yes.
Interesting. And then as a citrus, you have the ginger, which is also a bit orange, yellow, because it comes from it's the rhizome we take from the
roots.
Ginger, the roots.
Yes, the roots from the ground, from the soil.
When you cut it, it's a bit yellow, orange inside, and it will give you a lot of energy. You know, we
Right.
consider ginger as a wealthy scent for your. It's very good for your health. And the honey, also the yellow honey,
yes, exactly.
very rich, very
Exactly.
nurturing, would be really nice for you. It will,
Right.
it will fit you quite well.
Yeah, that's fantastic, you know. So from earthing itself, from there we transform into metal. So
Okay.
basically like metal itself, it originates from like the mountain. Yeah, so like metallic wise, you know, so metallic, the colors that represent metal, of course, it will be like metallic colors like gold, metal, but the significance color will be white.
So we have that metallic note in perfumery. It's called
Interesting.
the aldehyde, and
Right.
actually the story of number 5 of Coco Chanel
Right.
was an overdose of aldehydes,
Right.
so the C12. And it's like when you iron, you know, you have this very metallic smell.
Right.
So this is really the smell of the aldehyde. And then the white ingredient is a new generation of musk, what we call the white musk. Actually,
Right.
the galaxolide, edeline, they are like very delicate. So I
Good
think
point.
musk mirage will be a good for the metal sign.
Right.
And we have all the white floral, like very sharp also when you talk
Right,
about
right,
the
right.
jasmine, the tuberose. They
Right.
contain a lot of indole that could have this metallic aspect and that will be very sharp. So
Right.
that's for the metal family that will fit you really well.
So water element, the first thing that we think about would be like the ocean, the sea, the river, you know. So this would encompass colors like, you know, it can be light blue, you know, the ocean can be dark blue, light blue, you know, different shades of blue. And one more color that signifies water is black.
Yeah, I
so
was
when
very
we go
surprised about that.
super deep down into the ocean, you don't see anything except pitch black.
So for the element water,
Yeah.
very easy, we can recommend all the ozonic marine
Yeah.
note. So the famous Callan, and at Maison we have Ocean Odyssey that really smell the sea breeze. Also we can use all the citrus because they are liquid.
Yes,
They are a
like
good
juices.
source of energy.
Yeah.
So your bergamot, your lime, your orange, citrusy nut
Yes.
will fit you really well.
Right.
And then for the dark note, I was surprised when you told me water is black, and I love black color. So I
Right.
was thinking about the wood, you know, that it's actually a tree which is dying and it's become very dark. We use the resin.
right.
And I was thinking about all the leathery nut, the smoky nut.
Right.
And there is a blue-purple element which is a lavender, but
Yes.
is that could be also be great for this water family.
Oh, yes.
But definitely your ozonic marine nut and your
We have a lot of
wood
choices.
leathery nut would be great.
Right.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Venus.
you,
It was,
thank you.
A lot of learning, and I think that was one of the most interesting YouTube
Thank you
channels
so
we have
much.
done. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.